has a #1 hit in the country, calling him a
PDF file.
You know what's bad? Apparently the teachers. Drake says a cease and desist to this TikToker. I'm gonna tell you why 1000% Kendrick won this beef.
Listening to the BRGR podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the BRGR podcast. It's your boy dezlovesburgers.
It's your boy Thomas Salisbury.
It's your boy Too Scotty, aka Nate.
Oh my gosh, we're not gonna do this name thing every time we come on this podcast, Nate. We're not doing it. Welcome back to Black People's Favorite Podcast, where we talk about being black and loving Jesus. Bro, we got some crazy stuff because we took a month off. My name isn't just Nate.
We did take a month off.
Yeah, Nate is not focused on that. We took a month off, y'all. We took a month off. A lot was going on. It was the end of the school year.
Yeah.
And, oh my God. Speaking of the end of the school year, bro.
Yeah.
Kids are bad.
The kids are bad. You know who else is bad?
Mean.
Apparently the teachers. Apparently the teachers. You
Ridiculous.
see y'all see that man who let the kids I don't want to be that guy, but let the girls come and take down his hair.
Let's go ahead and stir the pot a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me take my hair out. Me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People are saying, oh, that's too intimate. To me, it's literally just hair. It doesn't have to be weird.
I mean, I'm pretty sure no little boys know how to take down hair unless they have it.
I was gonna say I do, but then the allegations are stacking.
Yeah,
they trying to get that Diddy case on me, so I don't want to say I
that Diddy case.
I never had to take. I don't know how to take. I don't take down no. I don't take down no hair. I don't know nothing about no hair.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Y'all need to watch the video.
No, I've seen the video. Okay. I've seen plenty of it. I've been studying as a male teacher. This was rough for me. I felt like I had that one dude that I work with at church. And he was late to service. I'm talking like late. Like we had 3:00 service. Brought the pool to 3:20, and then after service, he was talking to me and the pastor. He was like, "Why you late?" He's like, Alex Trebek died."
Oh my God.
And I'm like, "Yeah, he did." He's like, everybody just came up to me, just making sure I was okay. Being in the entertainment world. Making sure I wasn't affected.
So you are a drummer.
No, he was a drummer.
You are a drummer.
No, nowhere, bro. Nowhere. He had to be on the he get a check.
He on the spectrum.
Sure.
He on the spectrum.
No, I don't claim him. He not with my people. He was on the other side.
Oh my gosh.
He not with the Tism gang.
Yeah, he not down with the Tism.
He not down with the Tism. But,
but there was some people on TikTok that wanted to respond to what he was saying. So there's two primary ones. There was that girl, and then
why did I mention that random story of the drummer?
I have no clue.
Oh, because I was going to say that's how this teacher made me feel. I felt like the way he was connected to Alex Trebek, I felt like, we lost another black teacher. Man.
I'm dead.
I felt like I was there.
Yeah, like you was there.
I felt like I was there, bro.
Let me see. We can listen.
Here's my thing about the teacher allowing his students to take down his braids, is that you posted it. Now you're leaving it up to optics. If you post something and you got to explain to people what they seeing, you already losing. Somewhere in your motherfucking mind, you know this shit ain't right. As a father, if I'm talking to my high school daughter, and I'm like, how was class? She's like, yeah, we took Mr. Such and Such hair down. I'm going to say, what the you mean you took Mr. Such and Such hair down? Because you're the authority figure. You're the teacher. That's not your motherfucking cousin. That ain't your kin, bruh. That's your motherfucking student. Now you blurring the lines between the teacher and student relationship, the authoritative relationship. The path to hell is paved with intentions. I don't care what your intentions are. I don't give a what them little girls in school doing. You a grown ass man, bro.
All right, so his first line made me mad. He said, "If you gotta explain it to me, then I know you're in the wrong." Well, you know what? Being a black teacher, most black teachers go to underprivileged schools. I'm always explaining stuff to my parents because you know what? The average parent of my child got a high school degree, if even that. So, I don't expect you to understand, Miss Johnson. I wouldn't expect you to understand what I'm saying.
Not even just that. These parents are not involved in these kids' education at all. They drop them off at daycare and leave.
At all, bro. You know how many kids are in Safe Key or an after-school program, and they mama be off? Your mama is off.
They wait till that last minute.
They be there at Safe Key close at 6. They close at 6, and they be there at 5:58. Why? You are off today. You off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh my God.
Why? This is not babysitting.
And this is crazy because I loved my job working with kids, but I tell you, the parents played a big part in why I don't want to go back.
Yeah, they do.
Because like the kids, they don't know better. They do something, You feel me? You try to tell them, they still don't know better. You tell the parent, like, I remember this kid had cussed. We was telling them the age, like, he was like, oh, how old is Eminem? I was like, oh, 50-something or 60-something. They was like, damn.
I gotta ask, was he Mexican?
How did you know?
Because
How did you know?
Because Mexicans don't believe that that's a cuss word.
Dude.
They don't believe that's a cuss word.
When I called his mom, she was like, so what did he do bad? Did he not just say damn in front of everybody? And I was like, I'm going to have to write him up. She was like, okay, and hung up the phone. I said, okay, well, I'm not going to write him up because what does it matter?
Right. He's like, well, I guess I won't write them up. That's one thing about working with a lot of kids is that you got to like learn their cultures because, I learned that quickly. Mexicans don't think that's a bad word.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that a lot.
Dang, that's crazy. You knew. You don't know who the little boy is.
Osplay G?
I was playing.
Oh, there ain't no way.
No, but, go ahead.
These, so I said this. It was like, these teachers have to build bonds with these kids, especially. So that it's with male students, with boys. How does a male teacher build bonds with those kids? He plays basketball with them. He roasts them. What do y'all do?
Let me.
With my kids?
Yeah, like with the boys
you
specifically.
go.
How
I
do
go
you build
band
bonds
for
with them?
band.
You go band for band.
Every
with
time
them.
I see a male student, especially a young black male student, and I want to feel like I have to build a relationship with them, let them know there's something bigger in life, I'm pulling out my bread. And I'm going band for band. I'm going to let you know that big bank take little bank, and I'm taking your little $20, all right? Because who do you think you is thinking that $20 is doing something? Because it's not. It ain't nothing. You're not getting no hoes with that money. So that's what I do.
How about you, Nate? How you build bonds with the boys?
We gonna pull away from what he said.
I can't go band for band.
Not even that. I don't even know what he talking about, right? No, but kids be trying to go band for band. You have to.
You have to.
They gonna test your
Some
bankroll,
point.
bro. And there was times where that bank account was in the negatives, and they tested it that moment, and I lost that battle. But there was times that I had something to flex,
Right.
and I got up on them. But
When
this
that
is what
payday hit.
this is definitely what I did do. Speaking with basketball, because I'm not like a official teacher. I like to just call myself a teacher, but that's just me. But I'm not like official like how Dez is. But what I did was I built a relationship with the parents. I made sure they knew that I was there for their kid. There was times that parents were like, hey, my kid is messing up on this homework stuff. I got him. Here you go. Make sure, right here at this time, this is when you're supposed to do your homework. You already know mom, grandma going to be mad. Come on, let's get to it. Now we did it. Grandma comes, here, we did it. Now, oh, what a good job. Now they looking at you. Now they're looking at the kid happy. All that stuff plays a part. Like I got a couple parents' numbers. They want me to mentor their kids because when I said I was leaving Safekey, some of those kids, man, it's hard to say goodbye if we gonna be honest.
Yeah.
So it's just like you said, basketball, helping with their school. And then I feel like a big part is, I'm just gonna say this because I be talking too much.
Yeah.
You really gotta listen to kids. They're not robots, and they know what they want. They know how to talk. You just gotta know how to respond. So they have certain kids got different stuff going on, but certain kids, like, you gotta talk. Like, there was one kid, we was talking about Godzilla versus King Kong for a week. I like Godzilla versus King Kong. You like Godzilla versus King Kong. That's what we gonna talk about for a straight week.
Was he autistic? It had to be, bro. Because I'm telling you, these autistic kids, boy, every time that new Godzilla come out, boy, they be in my ear about it.
Godzilla.
But I'm gonna be real. Not even trying to sound me. I think a lot of kids this generation are autistic. You might as well. The way they all act.
But
Maybe it's just being a kid, but I don't know.
they a little slow. But what I'm saying is, that's cute. It's cute.
It's camping.
That's
That
adorable.
is pretty adorable. Maybe we can go next time.
They just figured out what's happening in their Tesla. Like,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just ignore them. They're ruining the podcast because of what's going on in this car right
So,
now. Like
it's a B-roll.
the audio viewers cannot see though.
No, it's all right.
You got to describe it
There's a campsite popped up
because we got
Tesla
we're on
screen.
camping mode, so the air stays on and they got a little camping fire.
That's
popped
cute.
up.
But okay, so with the boys, there's a specific way you build bonds with boys because boys they're different from girls. And with girls, with your female students, how do you build bonds with them as a male teacher? You gotta level with them somehow. So with the boys, you gotta play basketball. You gotta play basketball. You gotta play cards with them. So just have fun with them. But with girls, it's different. So if taking down the hair is like, all right, fine. It's the end of the school year. All right, y'all girls want to do something. Whatever. I was gonna take out my hair. Come take out my hair. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think it's a big deal at all.
So what other in that video? What else did he mention was his problem? Oh, so he mentioned, and I saw a couple of fathers coming on there that if my daughter come and tell me about how her day was at school, and she tell me that we took down Mr. Jackson hair, Mr. Jackson, you was at school to learn. I just want to know what these teachers think that we doing at school, because
Wait, what the
as a
parents teacher
teacher,
at school? You say?
I know. I mean, I want to know what these parents think that we doing at school all day.
But hold on, like to piggyback off what you're saying, because there's certain ways for the male teachers to bond with the boys. With the girls, it is a whole totally different side of the world. Like people that don't even want to, and it's hard to talk about because then like they said, it's going to be easily sexualized. To be honest, like to bond with a girl, you have to compliment their hair. Your hair is so pretty today. I love your outfit. Oh, like you look so pretty today.
Well, I want to get to that point. I want to
Yeah.
talk about compliments. We'll put a pin in that. But what was I even saying before though?
My bad.
How the parents? What do they think we're doing at school?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I want to know what these parents think we doing at school, because they ain't learning the whole 6.5 hours. They not. We do at all.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Once you learn, if you have a unit and you're supposed to get through the unit, learn the unit, and then test for the unit. Once that's done, you have a free gap in between. You can move on, but it's like if we just did a test day, what's wrong with having free time at the end? I don't care if it's only February and we just started the quarter. If they did a whole unit about whatever it was about inequalities and everybody did good on a test. We don't got to do no makeups, no nothing.
Yeah.
Why y'all can't sit in y'all Chromebooks?
They want these kids to learn through and through.
They want to
Right.
slate these kids out.
I need to know why these parents want so bad for these kids to learn so much. Like y'all don't know nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even saying that to be funny. Like I know these parents. I know y'all. Y'all are not smart. Why are y'all? And it's these parents that don't got no education degree, that did not pursue higher education, that are talking so badly about what we're doing at school. You didn't look at your record. I can pull it up.
You don't even help your kids
I
with their
can pull
homework.
it up.
You don't even help the kids.
You
with
don't
their
help the
homework.
kid with their homework.
Bro.
I'm the one that's doing their reading log every week.
Bro, if I ever had a kid and they was messing up in school, I would be the last person to be like, oh,
What your teacher?
What the heck is you learning? You ain't doing it. Boy, when I was in
Right.
school, I was struggling.
Yeah.
And not saying the teachers wasn't helping, but my mama wasn't helping either.
Yeah, and then teachers are the only defense too, because the parents don't even really be knowing how to do it, even though they tried. Most times they really don't know how. They're not there. So I don't know how I feel about the fathers. I did have a couple of girls who I know, like older women, who I asked what their fathers taught them, because they also mentioned that you should not be asking girls to do labor. Especially black girls. They say like black girls should not be offering favors. And then I had a lot of women saying that like their fathers raised them to say like a man should never ask you to do something for him. Like that's not appropriate.
I can see that.
Shoot.
Well,
let me tell you how they grow up into be idiots.
I can see that with a homeless person.
because I'm gonna just tell you right now, then they might be looking for me because I ain't cleaned my room.
You putting the kids to work?
Bro, I ain't cleaned my classroom ever.
Yeah, wipe that desk off.
Bro, I ain't never passed out no papers. I ain't collected no papers. I ain't entered no grades.
Get them kids. Wait, what? You got the kids on the computer?
Bro, I mean, I do the final approval.
Teacher's aid.
I do the final approval, but yes, I don't do nothing.
I feel it.
I do. I mean, I do a lot. I do
Bro,
enough.
let's be honest,
but I
bro.
delegate.
Teachers don't get enough credit, pay to be really getting up out of their day, waking up that early to teach not talking about your child specifically.
No, your child
but,
specifically.
but them badass kids, and you want them to just make your kids scholars.
So what's wrong, generally speaking? Do you guys find it to be a problem with having that as free time?
What? The hair?
Taking down here.
I don't see an issue with it.
I
only see there's only an issue with it if you sexualize it yourself. Because I don't believe that he was sexualizing it. The kids who want to take this hair down, all right, fine, take my hair down. It's the end of this day. It's the end of the day. End of the
So
school year.
is
All right, go
getting
ahead.
your hair taken down sexual in itself?
And basically, he wasn't doing anything like. I think he was doing work on his computer.
Yeah.
So like he was like doing work, probably still telling them what to do.
Man, even
They
if
probably
he
was done with their
even
work
if he was
early.
kicking it, I don't care, because you know what? If as long as my kids ain't running around killing each other, like you gotta have your classroom management. If
But
your
here's the
classroom
thing,
management in order, it's okay if we have free time.
Here's the thing though. Parents always thinking, oh, like the teacher acts for this, or not act. I don't want to say it like that. Asks the students to do it. Most of the time, kids will just come up
The
to you and
students
just
will, yep.
touch you
Yep.
and do something.
Yep.
And then after a while, you just be like,
Yeah.
it's so, because like, all right, like me, I don't like being touched. Like, I'd be like, all right, watch out. But after a while, like if I'm sitting there and they playing, I'm watching them playing, and the kid come and touch my hat, take my hat off, and just play with it,
Right.
just don't throw it on the floor.
Right.
Like-
Especially if it's been, I keep telling you to stop, and then, you're just trying to be so innocent about it. It's not like, I'm not going to get you in trouble for it.
Right. You're not trying to yell at them.
Yeah.
You're just chilling. Whatever.
I feel you. So the one of the reasons that this whole thing, when this thing came out, had concerned me is because he seems so, his intentions seem so pure, and they say, it doesn't matter his intentions, he's the grown adult. So I feel him on that. I feel it. He is a grown adult, and we cannot just let him slide. Like, your intentions don't mean nothing. You're the grown adult. You gotta make good decisions. But it makes me, like, it reminds me of the oftentimes, like when I'm working with the younger kids, when they'll see me and they'll come give me a hug and like sit on my lap, and like if somebody were to walk in, like, I always stop them. Like, oh, you can't do that, and you educate them. But if somebody were to walk in that moment, like, and
It's
see
always that
that,
moment.
and then feel like, oh, this is normal. Because there's been times, I remember there's this one time I was at a site, and I was only there for like 3 days for after school program. And then like on the third day, the first day I was there, they loved me. Second day, a lot of the girls didn't come that like were really cool with me on that first day. The third day I came back, they all came, and one came and sat on my lap, and the other ones came and they were trying to like pile on. So now I have like 5 girls that I'm trying to like get off of me, right? And it's hard to get 5 at the same time. So I'm like, it just
Bro,
just
kids be
imagine,
strong, bro.
just
Kids be
imagine
strong.
the perception of that if somebody were to walk in at that moment, like, and so I don't want to say, I don't want to mitigate his intentions. Like, intentions are not, you're still the grown adult. You got to make the right decision, but. That's the position that I was put in, and I just feel like, what if it was the same?
Yeah,
but
like,
then the dude
I'm
did have a
just saying.
point that he posted it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He posted this video himself, and then he even followed. Actually, what's crazy about it
Yeah.
is that the original video was live.
Yeah.
He himself screen recorded the live. He screen recorded the live. It's not like somebody went. He screen recorded the live and then did a narration video of it, and that's what went viral.
Yeah.
So, to the dude's point of that video we just watched, he did choose his own path.
He did choose it. Like, if it
And
was
the
like
video's
not
still
that
up.
big of a deal, just be like, all right, they're taking my hair down. So what? But I would say this: getting the kids in the video, that's different. I don't think he should have done that.
Well,
sometimes it's just that like that.
Some schools and some districts don't necessarily mind, like if you have the approval
Yeah.
or parent consent, especially if it's a charter school, which I think it was. You can do that. My problem would be that it's the live. Going live with students in there, because what if a student without parent approval just comes and walks in the background? You never know what families are going through.
Yeah.
Like, and then now like, I don't know. There's just a lot of weird things that I see. Like, oh, my daughter, I didn't know my daughter was at school today, and her mama was just sent her to school without my knowledge. I'm gonna go pick her up. Like, there's a lot of stuff like that. Like, and when you're working in school, you learn there's a lot of things that are bigger than
intricacies,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, like
it's
going
bigger
off
than
of
your
what
hair.
Dez was saying, bro. Like off of that that one point of walking in on somebody, bro. You don't even know. Kids run up full straight hug,
Yeah.
face to the butt, bro.
Yeah, it'd be
Face-
right there.
And I'm
with
tall,
their,
bro.
With their height, yo.
You know I'm
Yeah.
tall, bro. Face to the butt, face to the front. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
their
be,
height is so uncomfortable.
and then,
man.
bro, like I said, you be trying to get you see them every day. They really become your best friends. Not
Yeah.
trying to say like your literal best friend you will text, but they would become your little buddies.
Yeah, they really do.
You love them like in a way. Like you'd be like, oh, come here, man.
And then it'd be like you don't want to tell them to like remove their hug because they seen you, they darted immediately to you to give you a big old hug.
Yeah.
It's like, but you right there, but like back up, but yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely be shuffling my.
Right, you gotta do it like that.
I'd
You
be
feel-
like,
you
yeah.
get them aside, yeah.
What's up, boy?
What?
Yeah, you mess around and kill the bond, and then they can't
Yeah,
trust you, and now they ain't
exactly.
gonna listen to you,
Right.
type stuff, and you gotta have a whole new
Yeah.
issue. So I feel
You
it.
just got to be in the field to understand, bro.
Yeah, you
there's
really do.
there's legit teachers and there's weirdos. Let's just keep it
Yeah.
at
Let me
that.
see.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
that one video you sent me with the dude was hugging his students, and I was just like, I'm wondering if people are gonna have the same perception of that.
No,
Looking at it,
no, and that's why I sent it because
Yeah, because I remember I had a student. She fell, and I had picked her up like a baby because she was like a kidner. So, and I had her like a baby, and I was carrying her because she didn't want to walk.
oh Lord,
But
that's
like I
fine.
said, it's all about how you see it, what you see.
Yeah, you come hug the kids.
he gave her a kiss on the forehead.
And my thing is like, obviously the kids, he's a good teacher. The kids love him that much.
The only difference I think between this is that it's a Christian school. It's a Christian private school.
Oh, okay.
And so
So
that's
maybe
what I was
it's
gonna
different,
say.
yeah.
So that's why I sent it, because it made me it reminded me, like, it's all about environment.
Yeah.
Environment's gonna dictate your perception.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's at a school obviously where he's supported. He has access to the CCTV footage to be able to pull that. He says he comments back. He knows the parents and he's cool with the parents. I think that teacher had a big problem too. The other teacher, Jack Lee, he said that he knew parents better than he actually did, which just showed that that's the reason he got removed or whatever happened to him, disciplinary wise. Because if the parents really liked you and they were going to defend you and they really followed your social media, they would have made sure you didn't get removed.
Yeah.
Because the parents at the end of the day are the number one customers to the school, and so the district, the principal's not going to say, well, we have to fire you because we want you to. If the parents want you to stay, if the kids want you to stay, they don't mean nothing. Like, you ever heard Stockholm syndrome? Like, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Kids be wanting crazy people to stay all the time. They want weed to be accessible in school if they could.
Yeah.
But if the parents are saying, no, we want this person in our school and he's in a core subject, science, then they would have kept him. So he obviously wasn't really following the rules like he said he was.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It was a kind of sus how he got fired. If you really locked in like that, you wouldn't have got fired.
He wouldn't have got fired. Another thing is, I actually don't remember another thing.
We're talking about complimenting the students. You say put a pin in that. What do you want to say about that?
I don't want to put a pin in that just yet. I wanted to say what I was about to say about him getting fired. But I don't remember what I was going to say. Somebody else said something about him getting fired.
I don't know.
Did you think he should have got fired?
Well, I don't know the backstory. I just seen with that. Like, if he just got fired specifically that, then it's like,
I think he probably should got like some type of couple day suspension because of the live, like you said.
The live, yeah.
And the probably like the maybe lying about the relationship with the parents just to get yourself safe.
Right, yeah.
That then, like a couple days, maybe a week, 2.
Right.
But like
or the rest of the school year even.
probably, yeah. Even then, you could come back next year, definitely.
Right.
But a full fire, I mean, I don't know about all that.
And I don't know if he was fully fired. It's all under conversation. That's what I was going to talk about. When he got fired, a lot of students were sending him messages.
yeah, I seen that video.
So I was I gotta be honest.
Personal numbers? No, nah.
So
I don't got no
out of-
kid personal
so-
number. I'm
so
gonna
out
be
of-
real.
out of
Or
every-
except for one, because he be calling me about advice.
It'd be like that.
Out of everything that I know, not negating nothing we just said, because I just said a lot of good points, kind of in defense of Jack Lee a little bit. I had one problem that made me say, I can't take your side no more, bro, is when he was reading that message out loud crying, and the girl texted him, hey, bestie, hope you're doing okay.
Amidst all the controversy that has come from this video that I posted, I wanted to come on here and read some of the messages that my students are sending me during this time. Hey, bestie, I really hope that you see this message. How are you? I hope that you're okay. Our class misses you so much, and we really want you to know that we love you and we miss you so much and can't wait for you to come back.
No, there's no way.
No, dude.
My students
No.
are all over my social media.
sorry.
They're all over my social media. And Thomas just pointed out today, they still comment. Mr. Burgers, you're so funny. Mr. Burgers, blah, 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 blah.
Mr. Burgers, what
I'm
are you
Mr.
doing
Nate
here?
out of school, even if I
Yes.
don't work for Safety. Even if you
Yes.
see me on the street, I am Mr. Nate.
Yeah.
I'm not Nate.
And y'all are they're on my personal page. Commenting that they're not, you know what I'm saying, like, and then kids have commented before my real name, and I've seen kids go back and be like, delete that, delete this, that's not respectful, blah 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 blah, and they're defending me because they know the level of respect. And it took a long time, it took pretty much the whole school year to really get them to understand that, but you have to establish that. No, hey, bestie. And it's funny because I do call some kids my best friend, like I refer to them as that.
Yeah,
but
but you gotta try not to.
They'll,
Even though
I'll say all the ones that I call bestie, they'll never call it back to me though, because they know it's rhetorical, and it's hard. It's hard to have that relationship. Like, it's not for everybody to have that bond where you can say playful stuff and be kind of like the friend, but have them still know that you're not.
Only reason I say don't call a kid best friend, not because of anything like regarding to this, it's because of how they act when they start knowing that you got them as a favorite or some type of stuff. Like, they start to act out. They start to not listen. All of them. Go to the bath. Oh no, not go to the bathroom. Like, go pick up that thing that you just spilled, staring at you.
That's
now,
mostly,
do I gotta?
That's mostly for the elementary though.
That's what I work with elementary.
That's for the younger ones, because my older ones, man, they are the ones that I depend on, like, for everything, and most of them are girls, and that's the thing. So that goes back to the compliments. Is that I'm closest with the girls.
Yeah. It's just how it is,
number
bro.
one reason that I'm closer with the girls is, first of all, middle school boys are dumb.
And it's
Like,
reverse for the women.
It is. It's reverse
Because
for the women.
the boys go to the women.
And they
so,
don't be
so-
calling out the women like they be
so
calling out the guys.
let's be real, bro.
I want to
I've
really
seen
put that
it.
out. Like
I've
that.
always seen it. And I see
These
some
teenage
weird
girls,
teachers.
these teenage girls don't really be having nobody because they don't trust the women. And then when they around the males, they act like the males is all creeps. Like a lot of them are, but not all of us are.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Speaking up for the male teachers.
you know what I'm
man, I
saying?
don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? But what was I even saying? What was I even saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I
What
forgot
was I
what
saying?
I forgot
What
what
was
I
I
was
saying?
saying.
Yeah,
but
but
what we eating after this?
I'll say this. He's excited for food. The what is it? That video with him like crying there. It's like, okay, now he got a deeper connection with the kids. I feel that like you sad, but it's like they call you best friend, you crying over it. Like a real person was like, well, I got fired. I don't go find a new school. I got fired, so I have to do something else. You
would've-
sitting here crying over their messages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These
the
are my-
messages
my
is crazy.
best
I would have
friends.
been crying over the
That
relationship.
It screams lonely. I'm
It
still
does.
stuck in middle
And
school.
That's what a lot of the problem is
Yeah.
that they weren't the cool kid in
This is
school.
50-50, man.
They weren't the cool kid in school, so now they gotta go be a
Yeah.
cool teacher.
I'm not
For
gonna
me,
cap.
it's the opposite. I was the cool kid in school, and I hated all of my teachers. So that's why I became the teacher, because I wish that a teacher would have been there
Facts.
for me.
Facts.
Because like I was the one. Like I remember one time I bought multiple times that I bought food for kids because they got good grades. I was in 11th grade and they were in
Bro.
9th. I was that dude.
Bro.
I never had a teacher do that for me. Like,
Bro.
I have kids to this day coming up to me telling me that like I'm the first teacher that did something for them.
Yeah.
Like I have students who never really came to school. I had students who ditched because they were bored, who was smoking in the bathroom, who was doing other stuff in the bathroom, and they completely
They feel
changed.
safe around you.
Completely changed just because they had somebody who they can come and admit it to. And like the stuff that, especially these girls that they come and tell me, like if somebody else knew that they were telling me that stuff, like it might
bro.
it might come off as weird to them. But these kids don't have nobody to talk to. It's like, bro, wouldn't you rather them talk to somebody than to just keep doing it?
Des is speaking straight facts. Even though he got middle school and I got elementary, that stuff still tie in the same.
It does.
Elementary school kids. Oh, my dad, he hit me 3 times this week.
Right.
And it hurts when I move my arm, but you can't say nothing because he didn't admit too much. You gotta really just be there for them, like bro, like the compliments, the buying the food, like kids coming to me like, Mr. Nate, I'm hungry, I haven't ate all day. I ain't had no money to myself, but I bought them, had to do it for them, like because who doing it for them?
Yeah.
And when I was in school, who was doing it for me?
Right.
I remember those teachers that actually took that extra step. It wasn't a lot, but it was some.
So, like I was saying, I'm closest with the girls, and I have some boys that I'm closest with, and I can name a handful. But like my kids that like are the ones that I depend on, that I can, that when we're on campus, and I'm like with the program I'm starting next year, like that are going to be my helpers. They're all girls, and there's 3 of them that I consider, the ones that are closest to me, and. When I first started, I had to really, really watch it because we talked about earlier about compliments. When you're bonding with the boys, you kind of do the opposite. Like you be like roasting them. The girls, you more compliment them. And they notice that. The boys notice that. And then a lot of them tell me, like, we just want you to hang out with us more. We just want you never give us no time.
Bro, he's not lying.
And I was like, thinking that y'all are rude. That's why, like, y'all was trying to clown me. Y'all was trying to talk mess about young cornbread. Like, bro, I don't want to hear that. Like, I'm chilling, and I come over here with the girls, and they be just yapping about somebody else. I can talking about the movie, like, why she got that on in that movie that don't go with the blue. Like, I can deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And not to be, like, fruity about it, but, like, that's bearable. Y'all just want to sit here and talk about, like,
And like play fight.
y'all make
No.
penis jokes.
Bro,
Make jokes with the
I
pencil.
don't know about Dez, bro, but I'm the physical teacher. Man.
Oh, I am.
The boys is
With
going.
the boys, yeah.
Oh, my back. My back. I can still feel it.
Yeah, we be up
I
in
can
there.
still feel it.
Oh, we be up in there. We be running the ones.
Bro.
But yeah, so when I was complimenting the girls and stuff, a lot of the kids would make jokes about that, like about how inappropriate it was. I had to hit that in the butt so fast, bro, because y'all not about to be calling me the school pedophile. Y'all not,
Yeah.
bro. I'll leave the school so fast and y'all be mad. Y'all gonna lose a good teacher. And then y'all gonna be the same way they was messaging him. They gonna be in my email talking about some Mr. Burgers. I just wanted to say it. I ain't opening it.
No.
Nah, I ain't
Why?
crying. I was in the crowd with these messages. Nah, I ain't deceived.
Get off
Yeah.
stream. Get off stream laughing at y'all.
Right, exactly. exactly, laughing at y'all, clowning y'all. But yeah, so I had to really watch it and be honest about what it was. Another thing is I always tell my kids I love them. Every day at the end of the ding, 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 you hear the bell. I say, bye guys, have a good day, love you lots. Every single day. There's not a day where I go and I don't tell my entire class that I love them.
And if you don't say, they're going to be tripping. What's going on, Mr. Davis?
Yeah.
You okay?
They be like, you didn't say love you lots? Or sometimes, most times they just be like, you gonna say love you lots? Well, I love you lots. Like, they yell stuff like that.
And that's crazy. There's really like parents out there, people that see from the outside and think that's weird, but
Yeah,
they don't really
exactly.
understand what it is. It's
Exactly.
like, love is a action.
So that was my point. I have heard it before, where like the compliments and saying like I love you, they've made it weird, and every single kid that had a problem with it, they're gone. I had a student who, I don't want to say too much. I'm gonna say it. So I had a student who got my phone number. I still don't know to this day how she got my phone number. A couple of kids have it. I know that if you look and you stalk me, you can find it. So a lot of the kids, I won't say a couple. A lot of kids do have it. Not that I'm talking to them, but they get it and then they text me. One of them texted me and she almost seemed like she needed me. So I responded, but I also nudged at her like, don't text me, but like, what do you need? And then she responded, she was like, okay, I'm sorry for texting you. I actually don't really need anything. I was just being annoying. Basically, that's what the conversation was. And then so I was like, oh, okay. And then apparently she got her phone taken away right then and there for texting me. But I responded, messages went green immediately. And I was like, well, you can always email me if you ever do need me. Here's my email. This is the best way to communicate with me, or chat me on Gmail. Messages went green, so I learned later after the weekend that she had got her phone taken away because she was texting me. And then she was like, and I was like, well, I texted you can always email me. And then she was like, no, my mom won't like that. She didn't like that I emailed you. She said you can't trust every teacher. And I'm like, well, you text me first, girl. I didn't beg you to text me.
Exactly.
And you went and found my number from wherever, a flyer from 18 years ago.
And just me
on my
knowing.
Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what you mean your mama ain't gonna like that?
Yeah.
All I said was email me. She said, yeah, but she doesn't want it at all. She was really, really upset. She took my phone because of it. So that's why she get phone? That's she get phone because she was fighting. She's like, no, she didn't care about that. She cared about me texting you. And I said, hold on.
So you don't care about you fighting in school?
So I had to send an email.
Yeah.
I sent an email.
Send the email home,
I sent that email to the mama. The mama go say, no, I didn't think anything inappropriate of it. I just told her to not bother you outside of work hours.
Okay.
Nah, she was lying. The mama was lying. I believe the kid. Because I believe the kid.
Yeah, because the
Because-
kid act a certain way.
Yes, because it seemed
it
like
happened.
she was so concerned. She came up to me multiple times that day, like asking me, like, so what'd you say? What time did you text me? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Making it seem like her mama gave her a whole lecture about texting grown men at night or something. Like, don't even, you ain't about to do me. So I sent them on my email. I said, as a male teacher, I try my best to keep professionalism. I have a copy and paste that I'm saying for as a male, starting as a male teacher. I got attached that to so many emails, bro. Like, I am upfront and forthcoming about everything. Bro, like, when we're about to do an outside of school event, I am forthcoming about it. And if I ever have to do pickup and drop off, I'm sharing my location. Put me on Live 360, put me in the family. It's
I'll
public.
FaceTime you the whole
I am live streaming. I am live streaming the screen recording of Live 360. It's live on Twitch. Everybody knows where we are. Everybody knows the location. You know what I'm saying?
That's trying to get robbed.
Right.
Trying to prove a point.
Dash cam, right. Dash cam will be on, bro. I'm live and in full effect. But yeah, anyway. I think that's all I got to say with my rant. With the compliments. It really is 50-50 with Jack Lee.
Yeah, nah.
It's 50-50.
Yeah,
It's giving lonely man who's still stuck in
I'm
7th
defending
grade.
male teachers. I'm not
That knows-
defending
I'm
him
not defending
personally.
him. Yeah. Because of the best friend thing, it made me feel like there was more to it.
But I will say, with any other male teacher that wasn't lying about being with the...
Well, I still want to say in his defense that you might hear, okay, so for example, I just don't like saying all the stuff on the thing. Mm-hmm. But like there's a girl who we always called each other Girly Pop. I don't know why she always called me that. I don't know why she called me that. I learned now that it was a TikTok thing. I never had heard it before that.
Oh yeah, bro. The girls with the TikToks, bro.
Yeah. She called me Girly Pop all the time, and I had just called her that back on accident one time. Like, yeah, Girly Pop. And she was like, what? And everybody was laughing. And so I made her thing. And I just feel like, what if one day she messaged me and she was like, hey, Girly Pop, blah, blah, blah. I feel like that would be more like a sentimental, like, inside joke.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel like they might try to equate that to like the besties thing.
Yeah.
To me, it's different, but to each his own.
Keep Mr.
So that's why I wanted to.
Everything should be
to
investigated.
throw that out there. Like there are certain things that like some people will find to be inappropriate, but like relationships are relationships, and it does vary from person to person. And what's wrong with like a lot of kids call me Unc. They don't call me Unc really at school too often. When I say too often, like not at all.
Yeah.
But like when they see me like walking to the car, they be like, "All right, Unc. All right, try to catch you tomorrow, Unc." Is that really different than best friend?
My kids racist. They call me LeBron James.
That's the only big black man they know.
Literally.
By name.
Exactly. Racist as hell.
This is a LeBron James.
So yeah, the question comes like that's my thing. Whenever we talk about like with the name calling, it's like, well, is Unc bad? What about when I call my kids nephew? I call a lot of the boys nephews, like almost pretty much every black boy nephew. A lot of the kids call me dad. Oh, don't get me started on dad. I have so many kids call me dad and uncle. So many.
Yep.
One of the kids was telling everybody, you know who. Big boy was telling everybody.
Gosh.
You know, you tell everybody I'm his dad, right?
Yeah.
He's a bad little boy.
Yes, bro,
But tell me
kids be
why.
so
Tell me
weird.
why he went and told the office people. He says my dad here, and they was like, "Who's your dad?" And he was like, "Mr. Burgers." He was like, "That's your dad?" He was like, "Yeah." And then they trying to look for it in the system, and they called me down and everything to say we didn't know that you were his dad. And I
Because
said,
I'm not.
I'm not. Why would y'all believe this boy?
Yeah.
Why would
No.
y'all believe this boy?
Put
He
the
been to
math
juvie
together.
4 times.
Golly.
This was the most dark skinned child.
He had been to juvie 4 times, and y'all gonna take his word over mine?
He is not my father.
Are
bro.
you serious?
Mm-mm.
But anyway, yeah. So that's that on that. That's all my thoughts about the Jack Lee thing. I just want to say don't slander the man name because he might really have a good heart.
Yeah.
But I know that I got to be careful, bruh. And it's scary to be a male teacher. It's scary. It's scary to have those conversations with a student who texts me on the weekend who out of her own free will, and I tell her to not, and then I feel like her mama finna sue me. Like, just think about how that sounds, bro. She texts me.
Yeah.
I told her, don't. And then she was like, my mama's mad at you. She thinks you're a rapist. Like what the heck, bro?
Yeah, bro.
I didn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
Relationship to parents it matters.
That's like
Yeah.
the biggest key.
Right.
Well, if they show up and I
Right.
find it in some.
But, I mean, with me, I have 280 students.
yeah.
You got
Think
to
about, think about all the ones.
times 2 or something.
Yeah,
bro.
right.
Yeah,
Most
no,
of them times 2. Oh, yeah, bro. And then depending on if you live with grandma on the weekends and then mom and
If
dad.
it's I feel like if it's like one of those like small neighborhood type of schools, like let me think, somewhere like Johnston over there, or what's that, Sedway? I'm pretty sure those parents are intertwined. I'm pretty sure if you get to 10 parents that mess with you, that's gonna spread around.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
feel
right.
me?
Yeah, that's actually a good point because a lot of them went to school together. They went to those schools.
went to those schools.
Yeah, so that helps too.
Yeah, so all I have is that final point is like we talked about it once. It was like a lot of these kids, they don't have that relationship with their parents, and they don't
At all.
they don't have like a dad that's not gonna be like, get your the refrigerator, boy, and they just yell at them all day. Sometimes they just need a change of pace with these teachers. So
A lot of times they need that.
So yeah, but another change of pace that happened in the culture. This Kendrick and Drake thing. It came to an end. We wanted to do like a little wrap up, but it's basically dead right now. But
It's
there was
already wrapped up.
there was some like some lasting embers from the fire that Drake was cooked in. Recently,
Is there really embers, bro?
Recently, Drake sent a cease and desist to a TikToker who made a video making a compilation of all the questionable lines in his songs.
Understand, you got 100 bands, you got a baby band, you got some bad friends, high school pics, you was even bad then. Wait, nah. Yeah. And like guns with the ink in, getting under my skin, pretty little young thing. Ooh, no. This shit feels like teenage fever. No, Drake, no.
I get his satire, but Young Thing, like, you know what I mean? He's like 20 something. Like,
You feel me?
a Young Thing is like 24. PYT is like 24, bro.
Yeah.
If that's a young thing, why they be calling us Unc? And you're not even close.
Early 20s, like
Okay, well, let's talk about. Michael Jackson said PYT.
these-
And Wale. Like, let's not really come
You
on.
feel me? So it's
Come on,
like,
bro.
I understand he's just being funny,
Right.
but so Drake says a cease and desist to this TikToker.
Which makes it
Whole time, Kendrick has a #1 hit in the country, calling him a
PDF file.
Okay.
A minor. What are we talking about? But he ain't gonna send him a cease and desist though.
I'm gonna tell you why 1000% Kendrick won this beef. Not because of bars, but because I walk into my middle school and I hear wop, 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 certified.
PDF file.
I'm like, wait, what?
Bro, literally.
Why are we? Bro, there is no proof that Drake touched any underage kid. And the entire world is calling him a pedophile.
We are dancing
Hold
to
on, wait
this.
a minute.
The
Hold on.
entire world.
You got. Hold on. Wait a minute. Drake in his song said, "I ain't never with Millie Bobby Brown." Who the fuck said you did? Nobody.
No. It wasn't things like on social media where people was talking about Millie Bobby Brown, so they was saying it, but like
Kendrick
that
did it.
nigga funny.
Kendrick didn't.
But you're gonna say I'm
no,
Millie Bobby Brown. I never been to Millie Bobby Brown.
We didn't.
No,
we didn't.
good.
But we
Millie
didn't
Bobby
say,
Brown.
But we didn't say that he messed with her though. We were just talking about that it was weird for him to text her, like about boys. Like that's what we said. It was weird.
Yeah.
Like
And that 13-year-old girl on the stage, he gave her
Oh,
a
it was
kiss.
at 17,
Bro, he was
17.
like, I like the way your boobs felt on me. He was like,
Huh?
Bro, you gotta watch it, bro. He was like, I can't do this, man. You just too young, man. You got me feeling a certain type of way.
Oh, I don't
Then he
remember
gave
that.
her a kiss on the cheek, kiss on the other cheek, kiss on the forehead, kiss on the lips.
Y'all gonna have me get carried away again. I get in trouble for shit like this. How old are you? Oh, that's I can't go to jail yet, man. 17? Why do you look like that? You thick. Look at all this. I just want to thank you. It's okay, I'm only 23, I can do shit like that, baby. I can kick 17-year-olds, I'm still good.
And then after that, he said, I like the way your boobs felt against my.
yeah.
Come
So
on.
this was old though. So one thing
It was
about
old,
Drake
but
that I gotta
I'ma
throw
be-
out there, bro, that Drake has been under the fire with this. So they talked about this so long ago. It was on Righteous and Ratchet.
Oh my god.
That's how old this was. The Millie Bobby Brown. Then the Millie Bobby Brown thing came up after.
'Cause she
and
was
they
like
released
And
the
it's
video.
a screenshot of when Billie Eilish turned 18. He was like, finally, or he's like, I couldn't wait, or some
Yeah.
shit.
Nah, I think that's Photoshop. Can't be.
No, bro.
Photoshopped or not, bro.
Ooh.
No,
Photoshopped
bro.
or not, the Drake allegations is strong, and the entire world is calling him a pedophile. And I just do not get that.
I gotta see this real quick, bro. Hold up.
Like,
Sorry, it's supposed to delete it. I guess it was a tweet.
yeah, it was a tweet.
It was a tweet.
It was her tweet. Like she was
Her
like, I'm
tweet.
18 or something, and he was like,
Yeah, Predator Week as hell is up.
What's his name?
I don't think this is Predator. This is Drake on Twitter. Predator Weak as hell in that movie. LOL. Put me in there. I'll show him a real predator. 18 tomorrow. And then Sherry Poppy said, "I've been waiting." I don't think that's real.
come on
Gotta
now,
be
no,
fake.
come on now,
Gotta
come
be
on now.
fake.
That's been circling around for a hot minute.
No,
Oh,
I've been waiting. Sounds
gotta
like,
be
that sound like
fake.
Drake words.
No.
You know, if he said finally, or if he was like, "Oh, that's cool," nah,
Okay.
I've been waiting.
Happy birthday.
That gives Drake. I've been
If it's
waiting.
fake, then I take it.
I've been waiting.
I don't know, bro.
That sounds like Drake, though,
Hold
bro.
on.
Drake has a certain tone when he talks.
Come
Like
on
it's
now,
so
it's Drake.
zesty.
Drake
That's
be doing so
creepy.
doing
Waiting,
stuff
eh?
that we be like, all right, it's Drake.
I've been waiting, eh?
Bum. Yeah, Crody. I've been
me
waiting,
see.
Crody.
Why you cheesing, fam?
I've been choosing Crody.
Billie Eilish, what was it? 18 tomorrow. Let me see, because he gonna be top comment for sure. Let's see.
Or he deleted it.
Maybe. I hope he did.
Nah, I hope it's real.
Billie Eilish, 18 tomorrow. A whole bunch of Drake.
Damn, they got to it. It's too late.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nah, he did. Nah, he
Well,
did, wasn't
yeah,
there.
I mean,
It is fake.
if you're reading this, it's too late. So. I had to, bro. Circle
Okay.
around, circle
Okay.
around. You know, when you make that
Okay.
joke, you gotta make your circle around it. You know, tap all the homies up.
I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real.
Well, I'm treating it like it was. Drake K, bro. Like,
I'm like, nah, ain't no way, bro. Certified.
PDF file.
certified
PDF
file
file.
is crazy.
Yeah, so he sent the cease and desist. And also, that TikToker did make Meet the Grabs too, by the way. And you kind of dropped some bars. I'm not going to cap. Hold on, we can.
You might be capping.
I don't know. Hold on, Meet the Grabs too.
Also, too,
He got under 50K
Bro.
This could have been me.
Meet the Grams Part 2. Meet the Grams Part 2. Dear Rihanna, I'm glad that you dubbed him and didn't deal with his nonsense. Cause now you got a family that gets to live with their father. A cease and desist, that's hilarious. OBO stands for Operation By the Vanish Off. After all the allegations, why haven't they banned you all? Apologize to Millie Bobby Brown and every child star, Drake. Your lawyer's probably working overtime, but I'm in Game 7 MSG timing. You know where I live and sent me a cease and desist, but I ain't do shit about it. You probably have turned in the bed cause all of this shit I be posting on TikTok. You tried to play it off with memes, you tried to say it's just fake tweets, you tried to back me out of this, but fuck you, Aubrey, you a bitch.
That was bars.
A diss track on somebody you would never meet.
It's crazy.
So you know what's really crazy about this is we have podcast clips dating back 2 years of talking about dissing Drake.
Dissing Drake, bro.
We've made that comment for like 2 years, and bro actually did it.
He actually did
Remember
it.
when they dissed me?
Oh my gosh! But did you know about that? So we on some
Why was it?
podcast
Yes.
clip or some like you had posted something. I don't know.
I don't even remember what happened, bro.
But some dude on TikTok took Dez's like video and then just made a diss track 2 days on TikTok.
Recorded a whole diss track and sent on a bitch in the whole music video and transition and everything.
Is this on? Is it like?
Yes, it was real. I can't find it though. I'm trying to find it the other
Oh,
day.
y'all don't got it.
Bro, I don't know what happened to bro. Like, I don't know why he did that. He fell off the face of the earth. He might be famous now. Imagine he made it off the hood.
Imagine,
Off
bro,
of you
just
is
dissing
crazy.
random. And that was just his thing, though. He would just find random comments and then, and then make a diss track to him.
Oh, he just got you. You just got clipped. That's
Yeah,
good.
like-
Damn.
But I wasn't even like one of the comments. So like he does like viral comments, and I can get his vibe with it. Like he would, if he disagreed with a viral comment, he would clip it because then it shows the reply in that comment section. But that wasn't me. Like I wasn't. It was a regular video or something, and he went in, and then he doubled back. He was like, "You think you're being funny?" Blah 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 blah. You scroll back on your video, you begging for likes, and I'm like, "Well, why are you stalking my page?" Like this is crazy.
I was like, bro, you're the only one.
This is crazy.
I was
right
just
now,
like, you
bro.
gonna get him back? You gonna get him back? This is like,
No, I was trying to like, I was just plotting, trying to figure out something what we did, bro. This gonna go
Bro,
crazy.
you should have went off on his ass.
I'm like,
bro.
bro, what am I gonna gain from that?
You
I'm
shoulda
gonna
gave
give
him that
him
young-
followers. He had like 600 followers. I'm like, no.
You should give him that young cornbread. Ruined his ass.
giving a beef. So yeah, he sent a cease and desist letter. So, and it's crazy. K-Dot's out here calling you a
Pedophile.
but you ain't gonna send him a cease and desist letter
The
because you
entire
know
world.
for a fact
The entire world
that they gonna
calling
be
him a
looking at you
pedophile,
crazy. So also, this was just something I seen by listening back to Drake's catalog, which by the way, very sleepy. Very sleepy. He had a line talking about some, you make a classic, they come around years later and call it a sleeper. No, Drake, that thing is sleepy.
Before you go, I just want to add, when Kendrick dropped his, what was it, Meet the Grams, people was calling that a nursery rhyme. Drake want to drop, what was that, The Heart Part 6 or some shit? What was that? A nursery rhyme. Bro, Drake fans are weird.
What happened? What do you mean?
Bro, people are saying that Kendrick diss was like, oh, it put them to sleep. Nigga, that Drake diss that came after
That
that,
was very sleepy.
that was terrible.
And he was just defending himself, bro. I was like,
Kendrick ate him up, bro.
He didn't even,
Like,
but,
bro.
I'm mad at nobody talking about Rick Ross because Rick Ross.
yeah, we didn't talk about nobody. Like this overshadowed the. I bet you didn't even know Chris Brown and Quavo was in a beef.
Bro, that-
yeah,
now
I
that's
heard
crazy.
that.
I heard about
Chris
it.
Brown ate him
JT and
up.
I didn't listen to
Suki.
it.
Yep.
Everybody named mama trying to get into a beef.
Chris Brown ate him up.
I
I saw that Chris Brown beef. I'm like, Chris Brown saw his timing. He was like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
he tried to be with Drake already, didn't work out. So he's like, wow, Quavo it is.
I don't know nothing about
And
that.
he called fades with Quavo though. Like it wasn't even a diss. Like Chris Brown was like
Bro,
calling
Quavo
fades.
can't do nothing.
Yeah, I feel it.
Chris Brown was calling fades. And
He
he
goes-
apparently he dissed him on stage plenty of times. He was like, is that Quavo? You saw that video where he was laughing at Quavo? We'll find it. We'll find it included in there.
Bro,
he was like,
Chris
laughing at
Brown
Quavo.
is a crackhead.
Yeah.
But what's it called? So Drake is he's petty, and calling him zesty is just like that's not enough. Like,
Yeah, he's not zesty. He's a
He needs his own
like,
word.
there's just- like we need to make up a new word for Drake.
He's
bro.
just flamboyant. Let's call it that.
Like the biggest flame, like the way he handles everything. So I was listening back to his old catalog on Take Care and all these other ones that you listen to, and I noticed that he changed the cover art.
we should call him Juicy Booty.
Juicy Booty.
No, that's true.
There you go.
Nah, BBL Juicy's lame.
I noticed that he changed the cover art to the song that he has with The Weeknd, the Crew Love song.
Yeah.
He changed it to it's a little looping clip
Of him having
from
His head.
from his head decapitated from one of The Weeknd's music videos. So he clipped that and then used it as cover art for something.
So
I'm
is
like,
he
oh my
beefing?
gosh.
Is he beefing?
He's
with
been
The
beefing
Weeknd?
with The Weeknd,
Yeah,
bro.
he's been
I think
with
he
The
owe him
Weeknd.
money or something.
Something stupid like that.
Wow.
But they didn't know the whole story about The Weeknd. Like they trying to make him sign to the label when he didn't do it. And
Yeah, we don't care about The Weeknd though. They're both bad artists, bro.
I'm dead.
I like The Weeknd.
I don't. I don't. I prefer it to be Tuesday, Wednesday.
I mean,
Like,
that's a working man's week.
you know what I'm saying? I prefer the weekday, bro. And I don't like that they called me. Did I say at the time that I got recognized as The Weeknd, bro?
You're lying.
But I'm telling you, it was so bad though. It was so bad because I was actually in the studio. I was at a studio in Vegas,
Deceased.
a really nice studio, like a known studio that he probably would have been in, right? And I'm there, and I hear screaming behind me, like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" And I'm thinking like,
Somebody-
have I made it?
Have
I'm
I
thinking like,
made
I
it?
really made it.
This is like 14 years
Yeah,
old.
this is a long time ago. I was like, have I made it? It's my time,
Like,
whatever.
They
And
must have saw it
They
on
said,
YouTube.
I know it's not. And I go to turn around and they're like, is that The Weeknd? And then I turn, and I'm like, I was about to turn around and look at the girls. They say, is that The Weeknd? I'm like, wait, where? Where is The Weeknd? Now that we're at it. And I'm looking around. And they're like, you. And I turn around. And they're like, oh, no. I'm like, I'm not The Weeknd. They're
You
like,
should have
we
still
can
took
tell.
a picture. You should.
We can tell.
First of all, if you had to confirm, what are you talking about? You. I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
Mr. Weeknd.
Yeah.
Like,
obviously, it's not me.
You had to
first of all.
confirm
Bro,
that I'm
if
who I
you
am.
gotta confirm it ain't them.
So I've been called as like a rose. They've called me J. Cole all the time because of my locks, like, which I think is so racist. Like, to see somebody with freeform locks and call him J. Cole is crazy.
But that's
And I
how
get it.
When people call me LeBron James.
I get it daily.
Do
J.
you play
Cole daily.
basketball?
I do.
And then before Weeknd cut his hair off, they used to call me the Weeknd a lot. And so yeah, I got recognized as him.
No, you just anybody with dreads, bro.
Yeah. I actually think that we should end this episode.
You think so?
Yeah, because it's been a long time and his laptop about to die.
Oh.
But primarily because it's been about an hour.
Okay.
Yeah,
About
this is
to
a good
say,
episode. See you guys next week.